A dragon awakens from poverty to powerhouse, China, a land of ancient history and breathtaking landscapes. For centuries it was a civilization that rivaled the world in its achievements, but the 20th century brought turmoil and hardship. The once mighty dragon seemed to slumber, its people trapped in poverty. Fast forward to the 21st century. China has awoken with a roar. It is now a global superpower, its economy second only to the United States. Skyscrapers pierce the clouds, bullet trains crisscross the land, and a new generation embraces technological marvels. This incredible transformation is one of the most dramatic stories of our time. How did China achieve this remarkable feat? The answer lies in a complex web of political decisions, economic reforms, and the sheer determination of its people. The Shadow of Mao scars of the past. To understand China's rise, we must first confront its difficult past. The aftermath of World War II left the nation deeply scarred. The communist victory in 1949 brought about radical changes, but also immense challenges. The Great Leap Forward, intended to rapidly industrialize China, had disastrous consequences. Millions perished from famine, a stark reminder of the human cost of misguided policies. The Cultural Revolution, a decade of social and political upheaval, further devastated the country. These events left deep wounds on Chinese society, stifling intellectualism and economic progress. China in the 1970s was a nation grappling with the ghosts of its recent history, desperate for a new direction. Dungs Embracing the market. The death of Mao Zedong in 1976 marked a turning point. Deng Xiaoping, a pragmatic leader who had experienced the failures of the past, emerged from the political shadows. Deng understood that China needed a new approach. He initiated a series of bold economic reforms, famously summarized as socialism with Chinese characteristics. These reforms gradually introduced market forces into the centrally planned economy. Special economic zones were established, offering tax breaks and incentives to attract foreign investment. These reforms were a gamble, a departure from the communist orthodoxy that had defined China for decades. But the results were nothing short of miraculous. The economy boomed, lifting millions out of poverty and setting China on a path of unprecedented growth. Section 4. Education Engine, Fueling the Rise. Deng Xiaoping famously said, "To get rich is glorious." But he also understood that China's economic transformation required a skilled and educated workforce. Education became a top priority, with massive investments in schools and universities. The government implemented policies to expand access to education at all levels. Rural areas, long neglected, saw the construction of new schools and training centers. Millions of young people poured into classrooms, eager to seize the opportunities of a changing nation. This focus on education paid off handsomely. China developed a vast pool of skilled labor, capable of powering its factories, designing its technologies, and competing in the global marketplace. The education revolution was a cornerstone of China's economic miracle. Section 5. Opening the doors, global engagement and growth. China's economic reforms coincided with a period of globalization. Deng Xiaoping recognized that China could not rise in isolation. It needed to engage with the world, attract foreign investment, and become a player in international trade. China joined the World Trade Organization in 2001, signaling its commitment to open markets and global integration. Foreign companies flocked to China, drawn by its low labor costs, vast market potential, and increasingly business-friendly environment. This influx of foreign investment fueled China's economic engine, creating jobs, transferring technologies, and driving innovation. China became the world's factory, producing goods for consumers around the globe. Its exports soared, and its economy became increasingly intertwined with the rest of the world.